Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Thursday, March 26th, and this is your update. Wanted to start out with a Florida update. We do have 2,355 confirmed cases in the state of Florida, with 8 of those being in Martin County, 169 in Palm Beach County, and 13 in Indian River County. We also know that there have been an increased number of flights coming from New York to Florida, and this concerns me a little bit because we still have 25 residents who, on an average, that are leaving the campus on a daily basis. Where they're going, I don't know. We're not tracking that. Who they're coming in contact with, I don't know. We're not tracking that either. We do continue to screen employees, vendors, private duty aides, and residents as they come back onto campus. But this leads me to my next request of you. It's been brought to my attention that earlier in the week, people were having dinner together around the pool and not honoring the social distancing of 6 feet, 6 feet request. So what we have done is we've reduced the number of seats around the pool, and they will only be there from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. They are marked with a 6 feet to honor the social distancing, but I would request again that you not gather in each other's apartments and respect that 6 feet social distancing while on campus. And specifically at the pool, we have also pulled the tables and chairs over by the croquet court. I was informed that there have been some social gatherings occurring there as well. So please understand that this is for your safety, and it's not to be mean. It's actually to help maintain your safety, health, and wellness, and overall our campus's safety, health, and wellness. So I do want to thank you for your continued support and efforts to adhere to the guidelines that are being set forth. So we have moved to requiring a mask and bandana or a bandana for all employees. So you are going to see an increased use of a mask on employees or a bandana on employees. This has been recommended by Life Care Services, and we just received a shipment of those bandanas in, so all employees will be having a mask or a bandana on their face as they walk around and operate here at Sand Hill Cove. I would like to also inform you that today, Thursday, is the last day for routine housekeeping services and continued routine maintenance services. So what that means to you is that housekeeping services will end at the end of Thursday, today, and housekeepers will be reassigned to serve in the clubhouse, the pavilion, the cove, water's edge, just continuous deep cleaning. For maintenance, if you have a request, please call down and we can put a work order in for you, and we will be triaging the emergency nature of your maintenance request, and if it's deemed an emergency, such as air conditioning has gone out, or if there's a water leak or something of that nature, we will certainly respond to that. But just please be mindful that if you do have a need, still call down, put in a work order, and we will triage that. Let's see here. We will also be implementing an in-house grocery ordering program. This will begin next week, and look in your weekly for more details. But we order groceries now from Cisco. So Jim Rondinelli, our Director of Food and Beverage, has put together a very nice program. What we're seeing is that a lot of people are using our current grocery ordering process. In fact, we filled 17 orders on Tuesday, and then I believe there were 25 today. So what we're realizing is that a lot of the items that people are requesting, we also have them in-house. So Jim has put together a grocery order form that will go out tomorrow, and it will include beverages, eggs and dairy, cereal, chips and snacks, breads, produce, meats and cheese, and then essential toiletry items. So we are including essential toiletry items such as toilet paper, Kleenex, and paper towels. However, those are a little bit more difficult for us to even get. There's about a 3-week wait time on that. So those will be based upon availability. So do look in your weekly newsletter for the details on this, which will start next week, and the first delivery will be done on Tuesday, March 31st. I'm also being asked to remind you that there is the 2020 census going on, and Mary Beth has asked me to let you know that the 2020 census can only be completed online. And so many of you, some of you may not have a computer, so we are offering assistance with that on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday between 2:30 and 3:30. So also look in your weekly for that. There will be some good information on how we can help support you with that as well. And the other thing is with the pool. The pool's going very, very well. We did open up the hot tub as well. So if you are interested in using the hot tub, schedule it the same way as you've been instructed to schedule for the pool. If you're a married couple, you can also use the pool together. That would certainly help with the scheduling. I will say this though, if you have a wound that is currently being treated or that is closing, and you're working with Mary's group on that, you are not permitted to go into the pool. So I would just ask that you speak to Mary about this and honor your other fellow residents and adhere to this guideline and not go in the pool if you are being treated with a wound on your body. So I believe that is all for me. I will type these up and put it in the weekly, but I'm going to kick this over to Meryl, who's standing over here to my left. So we're going to try and do maintain social distancing and reduce the infection control here. So there you go.
Okay. I promise I won't take more than another couple of minutes of your time, but I wanted to harken back to what Sean opened with about social distancing and about the fact that some people have engaged in small gatherings and so forth. And what I'd like you to do first is I want you to think about your best friend here at Sand Hill Cove. Now that may be your spouse or it may be just a friend, but think about that best friend. And imagine if you wake up tomorrow morning and when you get up, you hear that that best friend has tested positive for coronavirus overnight. And think about that. And then a couple of weeks later, you'll learn that that friend of yours has died of the coronavirus. That was the best friend that you used to see every day or talk to every day on the telephone. And that best friend died from coronavirus. So the next time that you're thinking about getting together with a few friends, 5 or 6 or more friends in a situation that doesn't have good social distancing, but you think it's okay to ignore the guidelines just for this one time or maybe for the second time, I urge you to think about that best friend who died from coronavirus. That's really all I wanted to say.